If I were invited to a dinner party at Martha Stewart's, I might never leave. So I'm not too surprised to hear that Martha has a go-to line she uses to wrap things up. And that line is, I'm going to bed. She says this before floating away to what I imagine is a king-size bed with 600 thread count sheets. But what do you make of this? Is this something that you guys do? Do you have a tactic?
When I heard this, I was like, yes, Martha. But you know what? My husband's been doing this for years. For years. Like, we've been at people's houses, and then all of a sudden, he's just stretched out. He's like, yeah. And it's just, he just gets up. He just gets up. He's packing things up. And I'm like, are we now? I didn't know we were going now.
Give you a heads up.
No heads up. He just gets up. Like, he just rises, and that's it.
What do your guests do? What do your guests do?
I don't know, because I'm focusing on what he's doing, because we didn't talk about this. So, I mean, thank you, Martha, for giving the line, but let's give kudos to my husband, who's just stretching.
He's been doing it.
Yeah.
He's been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
I have to say, maybe with dinner guests, but if you try to do this with family, this is not going down well.
No, not in my family.
I know we have a massive family. If literally you were there, let's say it was Thanksgiving or Christmas or another event and everybody's there, and then the hostess said, or my mother, for example, I'm going to bed, then we'd be like, okay, great, have a good night.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, no, you know what's so funny? First of all, shame on you, Martha. And I'll tell you why. I'm gonna shame her for real. Growing up we were the party house, so everybody always came to our house. And in my memory, my parents hosted everybody down to the last person, and sometimes ended up making breakfast for people. That's how long they stayed. And people stay because, and this is where, Martha, I'm really surprised, people stay at your house because they're having a good time. So why would you usher them out if they're having a nice time? People stay. A party that flops, people are like, okay, 7:30, they're like your husband, they're out of there. So I'm sorry, the woman who's always telling us how to have all these festive parties,
she's over it.
Being so mean. I'm just like, I'm going to bed, bye, get out of my house.
Okay.
Everybody leave.
Okay.
Unless there was an end time on the invitation, which I see that more.
Right?
It's like dinner is 7 to 9.
I'm here for it.
Martha, put the coffee on, whip up one of those desserts you're always talking about, and keep the party going.
If it's 2 people having a good time out of 50 and everyone's left, do you know what I mean? It's last 2 people standing and you're like, come on.
Let them stay.
Go home.
You're a good human. You are a good human. Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.